Hi everybody, welcome to our course called Tarot. This is Melody. This video is for the star sign of Taurus for this week of July 6th through July 12th. All right, Taurus. So we have the full moon in Capricorn that's happening on the 5th of July. It is a partial lunar eclipse. It is part of the series of eclipse. It's the last one of the series of eclipse that we've had. All right. So behind you, as you can see, is the boxes that I'm using for the cards that I'm using for this weekly energy. Plus, I have two more decks that did not come with boxes. So I will explain them when we get there. All right. So Taurus, we are going to use the Moonology cards to kick it off. So Taurus, for Taurus Collective Spirit, what is the moon's energy in the full moon in Capricorn lunar eclipse energy for the Taurus Collective? What does this energy, this moon's energy look like for them? What does this moon's energy look like for them? A new romantic cycle begins with the full moon in Capricorn lunar eclipse energy. So there's going to be a balancing out of an emotional romantic cycle for you. And it's going to start a new cycle through this balancing effect for you, Taurus. So that's what the moon's energy is. So let's go ahead and pull what is the overall energy for you this week, Taurus? What is the overall energy for you, Taurus? What does this look like? We got the hawk. Yep. Focus. Choose your priorities and eliminate all distractions. So they want you to focus on the new. Eliminate the distractions from the past. Balance out your energies because, the hawk comes in and they fly from way up there. They can see their prey from the moon and the stars. So I kind of feel like Spirit is telling you to focus your higher priorities on this balancing of this new cycle that's happening within your life. Eliminate the distractions that was keeping you out of balance. Keep your focus on the new cycle that is happening. Keep your focus on that balanced energy. See things from that higher perspective. All right. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards for you, Taurus. Taurus. Let's get a little bit more information, Spirit, for Taurus. All right. So the underlying energy is the King of Winter. All right. So it's humpback whale. It's a very important that you communicate clearly. Yep. Avoid any distractions. Be objective and unemotional and act as professionally as possible. If you need advice, seek the most experienced expert you can find. Intelligent, impartial, respected, and unemotional. So, what I feel for you, Taurus, is Spirit is telling you to eliminate any distractions that's keeping you from communicating your truth in a very balanced way, all right, when it comes to this new romantic cycle. Make sure that you keep your focus on your truth, your higher perspective, so that you can communicate your truth from that higher perspective, all right? So beautiful. So let's keep going. Release, yep. Release the distractions, eliminate them, put an ending to it. It's time to release the past and move into something new and balanced, okay? This ending to what is distracting you is the first step to balancing out your partnership and starting something new. Yep, there's the partnership. This is the divine partnership, following your heart over your head. Speaking with your hearts, realizing, keeping your focus on this new relationship that is, I feel like, divinely guided towards you. All right. Eliminate the distractions. Put an ending to anything that no longer serves you with how you are communicating. Tap into that more communication from the heart space versus the head space. So we have a 19, which adds up to a 10. So this is that new chapter that is starting for you, Taurus. This is a brand new cycle, a new romantic cycle that's going to be more balanced, more in alignment with your hearts. But you need to release uh, the distraction of lack of emotion with the way that you communicate. Put an ending to that unemotional energy. Put an ending to that unemotional communication. Tap more into the heart space. That's where it's at. Follow your heart in this new beginning, because this is brand new. See this connection, this lover's energy. See this connection from that higher perspective. Choose your heart. That's where your priorities lie. All right. So let's keep moving. So we have the Permission to Be Powerful Empowerment deck by Melanie Klinghoffer of Powerful Transformations. And we have the Arrows of Love Oracle card by Mystic Moon Oracles. We're going to shuffle both of these decks, and we're going to pull one off the top and one off the bottom of each deck and get more information. So, of course, the card off the bottom is going to align with this King of Swords energy, because that's the underlining energy. Eliminating that unemotional communication. Lightening up, putting an ending to that. Keeping your focus on the higher perspective when it comes to this divine partnership. Staying balanced. My nose is itchy. All right, so let's go ahead and after one more shuffle, then we're going to cut it. One off the bottom, one off the top. And we're going to shuffle this deck and do the same thing. One off the bottom, one off the top. All right. So let's see how the underlying energies align with this King of Swords. Yeah. It's like you're going to return back to the innocence of this relationship. It's going to be innocent, sweet, and soft. All right. And then it's like you have the confidence and the self-esteem to see this relationship from that higher perspective. It's like you're going to gain self-esteem. You're going to gain that self-confidence. You're going to be that Wonder Woman energy in a balanced energy here. You're going to feel more secure within your reality about how you communicate. You're going to communicate from a more innocent level. Yes, beautiful. All right, so let's keep going. Yeah, where you were maybe a bit possessive, and that's a distraction that you need to put an end to. You need to put an end up to this possessiveness, because what it was doing was it was deterring this relationship. It was deterring this cycle. It was distracting you and your person, all right? And they're telling you to let that go. Let that go and find a little bit more joy and laughter within your emotions, okay? Be a little bit more happier. Laugh at the situation, lighten up. Find some joy and innocence within your emotions. Raise that self-esteem, okay? So just going to put that there so that you can see the cards, all right? So let's go ahead and pull. This is a spirit guide, an animal spirit guide that wants to come through. What animal spirit guide wants to come through for Taurus, and what's your advice? Yeah, we had 2 come through. Actually 3. And they like plopped right out of the deck. Alright, so first one we have is the honeybee. The honeybee coming through. I feel like they're telling you to feel the sweetness of this connection. Let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. So you need to, again, follow your heart. Let compassion in and forgiveness. Forgive whatever has happened within this partnership. Put an ending to that cold energy, that unemotional energy, all right? Feel the sweetness of this divine connection through raising your self-esteem, being confident, having joy and laughter, and, you know, just return it back to that innocence of the new cycle. So I do feel the honeybee is coming in and telling you to feel the sweetness and focus on that higher love and feel the sweetness of this connection. Now we have the walrus. The walrus coming through for you, Taurus. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to the signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. Yeah. So pay attention, because a walrus is bringing in some signs and synchronicities. So you may want to communicate, or may want to Google the walrus and see what comes up, because I kind of feel like there's going to be something in that message that's going to give you a synchronicity to the energies that is going on with you this week. Panda. The panda. The panda coming out. All right, it froze on me. All right, there we go. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or workplace. You need to create that sacred space so that you can focus. You can stay focused and choose that higher priority when it comes to this new romantic cycle. That's what I feel. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities as they are guiding you to follow your heart. Be more compassionate. Feel the forgiveness. Feel the sweetness of this connection. So an archangel with an animal that wants to come through. Look at this. The panda again. So this is very significant for you, Taurus, with the panda coming out twice. Okay? Stay balanced and in your essence. Archangel Mary, Jophiel, and Sandalphon. So they're telling you to create that sacred space so that you can balance in your essence, be in alignment with who you are. Keep your focus on the higher priority in the divine partnership so that you can start this new romantic cycle. This is pretty significant. Panda coming out twice, absolutely. So you know, with the panda coming out, Mary, Jophiel, and Sandalphon are definitely around you. They are definitely around. And look, there's two pandas on this card, and look how they're linked through that heart space right there. All right, so those are your messages. And we got one more card we're going to pull. And this one is the animal totem that's going to bring a crystal that they recommend you carry. So, what animal wants to come through and bring a crystal? What crystal do you recommend for Taurus? An animal totem card and a crystal that you recommend for Taurus. So we have the prairie dog coming through, and it is Imperial Topaz. It'll help you to find your gifts. It'll help you to meditate and take care of yourself. Self-care, exactly. Make a sacred space for yourself. Stay balanced in your essence. Meditate. That's your sacred space. It'll help you with that self-care energy of returning back to the innocence of this partnership. Spirit of Prairie Dog, show me the way of retreat so that I may reassess, plan wisely, and replenish my energy. Yes. So I feel like the Prairie Dog, your archangels, and the panda is coming in really strong and telling you to focus on yourself, your self-care. Release anything that does not serve you after this point. Put an ending to it. Anybody who, talked you down, who was communicating from an unemotional way, let it go. Put an ending to it because it's not in alignment. It's not where you want to be. You need to find forgiveness for that person, and you need to feel more compassion. Tap more into that heart space. Tap more into, stay focused more in that heart space, because that's where this new beginning is going to happen. All right, so those are your messages, Taurus. Thank you for watching, and blessed be.